What is up, people, and welcome back. Hang on, my camera's got a bit of a... Alright. Right, so quickly going to swap this seat over just to see what's going on, basically, because it was bothering me last night. So as you can see, we've had a bit of a clean up. Yeah. Boop. We had a bit of a clean up so we can start doing the roof bars on this one, get this sorted. So once this has been offered up in there, then this is going to be offered up in here. These are really the wrong seat mounts for the job. When you're doing one like this, I would weld seat mounts on, fabricate them. You could do it. The issue we have with these is you'll see when that's in anyway. Anyway, we're getting off track. So this seat is, the holes are all in the correct, the same place either side. Now I've got two old seat mounts because I keep like a collection of old seat mounts underneath my cupboard because you never know when you're going to need stuff. And I've chucked these old aluminium ones on here. Just throw them on, tighten them up. Seat is sitting. This one, there is a very small wobble. But these are aluminium and this has got a slight, I don't know if you'll see, it's got a slight bend. It's like twisted up, but it is pretty, well, to be honest, this one's got a bit of a, but as you can see, they are 99% square and they've just bolted straight up. Yeah, I mean, these are some old seat mounts. I mean, I wouldn't want to put it in that old. So what we're going to do is whip this seat out, leave them rails on it, and drop this seat onto these rails and just see how it sits. Right? Let's get done that. Let's get it. Whatever. Yeah, you get me. Right. I had to take the seat mounts off. I couldn't get the thing out. So, we're in now. Look how much more space there is with the standard. Yeah? So, it's sort of resting on there. So, we are across, sort of in line. It's on that and the box section. So, that is, you can't even see it. Well, you know what I was on about on that table? I don't even know if you'll see the gap. I don't think you will you? But there's that. That is it. And I showed you over there, this is a little bit bent. So this seat has probably got a mil, which I'd said it's these. They're old and bent, but the holes are still right. You know what I mean? They're just a bit, but that, virtually nothing, which denotes it's a seat, because the seat rails, if I do that and that, they are sitting on the table and the holes are perfect. Look, see, perfectly in line, the edges are in line, everything is in line. You get me? So from this, why is everything so loud? We can determine, look, and then we line the edge up. Yeah. So these are square, the floor's square, that seat's square. So from this we can determine this seat has got a manufactured error in it. And it's one of them bolt holes are in the wrong place. Either one's too high or one's too low. So it'd be nice just to have a quick look, wouldn't it? Should we just have a look? I'm going to have a look. What I'm going to do is stick it on this table. There isn't much space, but try and make it work, shall we? This seat's so bloody big. I want something to put under the front. don't want it rocking about, do we? There. So, get a ruler. Where's my little ruler go? There. Right, so, said back hole is 62 millimeters. Other back hole is 71 millimeters. Front hole is, I don't know where they got these measurements from. There's no rounded number to it. 45, 46, 47. Fucking hell, 52. So every hole is in a different position. Every hole is in, none of them are in any sort of plane. Every hole is in the wrong position, should we say? That seat in there, the back two holes are in the same plane and the front two holes are in the same plane. And my seat in there is straight in. See, if my mate would have used this seat, he'd have noticed that and he could have sent it back. That is bad, that is, isn't it? So we know it's not anything I'm done now. This seat, it's been manufactured wrong. So there's a manufacturing error with this seat. So I don't get me wrong, it can still be used, but you're gonna have to twist it by quite a lot. And I mean, with the heat, with a few really hot days, it'll relax. But you got nearly 10 millimeters all over the place. You know what I mean? You got 10 mil just in the back ones. But then this side are opposite. But anyway, so yeah, we know now that this seat sits really nice. Yeah? Really nice. So, bish bash bosh, seats in there. Fits well. Different rails to what this car is going to be running. But you could run these type of rails if you want to. Because the bolt holes, the centres should still be the same. I think pretty much all of them run on 250 centres. So, you know, you could modify to run these seat mounts if you didn't want to run these ones. Right, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to try that seat in this chassis. Just for shits and giggles. Shits and giggles? Kicks and giggles. Right, let's try it in. Tell you what I'll do, I'll just stick you on the tripod. And we'll do it together. Now the two-seater, you'll see why I mean you can't have the winged seats in the two-seater because they just don't fit well. When you're trying to squeeze two seats in a small space, it doesn't work. Yeah. Baggo. What's in my bloody lip? Hey. So this sits on here, and so you won't use these seat mounts. You'll need to come either what I've got in there, so they come out and follow the tunnel, and you can gain quite a lot of side movement. Probably around about there to get it in more. I'm probably going to come forward a bit more. I need some more blocks. down to there. This floor isn't the most level. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most level. So yeah, about there. You get me? Ooh, my knees. So that is a standard seat in the two-seater. Can you see why you can't have these? I mean, with the right rails and a bit of jiggery pokery, you could get away with probably one of these. And then a small seat this side, as in a standard seat without wings. And that's why I didn't put these bars in before. Yeah, because it's really close. If you need a winged seat for your series, you can't really have them. But most of these cars are just for fun. Two-seater. Do you know what I mean? Let me get in. Ugh. I would probably have the seat lower as well. If I'm honest, I'd probably have it a bit lower. We've probably got another 10 mil or so we can come down, which will give me what we're about that much. It's probably 50-60 mil, probably 50 or 60 mil there, which is good enough to get your helmet on top of your head and have clearance. You know what I mean? So you have clearance. Yeah, and the second bar is going to come over there. This is why I normally don't put this in. It's normally straight down the middle. But with the right setup and the seat being low enough, my pedals are still inside the cab. Well, my feet's still inside the cab. This, and that. The side of the seat is in line with the section on the floor. So you could come straight up off there if you wanted to. Or if you've got your rounded tunnel, you might be able to go a bit more. But that is quite a comfortable seating position. We're not anywhere near this bar here. You know, we've got 60 mil minimum. Yeah. One seat. Don't think we'll get, you definitely won't get two of them bloody things in. XLs. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so there we go. A seat in the two-seater. So now, in the next video, we're going to be doing roof chop. Chop, chop, roof chop. Bloody words. Roof bars. Yeah? It's alright. I might get my mate to phone Cobra or Corbo? Corbo. And say, I got this seat, never used it, all the holes are in the wrong place. I wonder what they'll say. I think I pretty much know what they're going to freaking say. Right. That'll do for this one. All this video is just to please my mind, because literally I was up for hours thinking about it last night. Yeah? So thanks for sticking along if you stuck along. I'll catch you in the next one, people. Take it easy. Bye. Ah, Jesus Christ. Freaking. Oh, too old for this shit. Mother trucker. Ah.